shimmying. Look at me just shimmying on in to the dojo. What's up, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? It's your boy Jay-Z. We're back after a long break. It's me, it's Grandmaster. We're back in the dojo. What's up, guys? Episode 13, I think, after a 3-week break. Might have been more than that. I'm going to sip my Perrier, and then we'll get explaining. That portion will be quick. Don't worry, dude. But the podcast is back. Oh, it feels so good to be back. You don't even know, man. Maybe you do. Maybe you care about this podcast. Fuck, man. We gotta be on this podcast. But life's been crazy, dude. I went to... The reason this all started was I feel like I didn't post a podcast for a week because work was crazy. Then I had to go to Canada for 10 days. Then it's been a couple weeks, and now we're here. So the podcast is making another comeback. I know. Fuck. But you know what? Girls just want to have fun. They just want to have fun. Dude, we are... I'm smiling right now because I got a fucking soundboard. It wasn't that difficult to actually get, but lo and behold, didn't leave myself enough time to create sounds for it. So you know what I mean? It's just... Girls just want to have fun. They want to have fun. Let's harmonize with it. Girls just want to have fun. I wonder if it's on time. I wonder if it's behind. I hear it at the same time that I'm talking. Dude, this thing was hard to set up. I'll tell you that right fucking now. But guys, I do sincerely apologize. We probably lost most of the fucking viewers, but anyone that's still watching is a real OG. You belong in the dojo, and the dojo will continue. I vow. Here's the promise. The next 10 episodes will be made. The next 10 episodes will be made. They will be made every week for the next 10 weeks. And then we will reassess and make a new promise at that point. Because at this point, your Grandmaster's just trying to fucking get this thing done. And I love it. That's the thing. I feel so good right now being here. Oh, you're wondering why the fucking dojo is different, dude. Okay. This is another thing. I purposely am in a new location right now, just across the dojo from another dojo, the old dojo. But I'm going to be moving soon. Sammy Joe and I are moving to a new location, and that'll be, including this one, 2 more podcasts, so 3 podcasts total. The 4th podcast from now will be in the new dojo. We just kind of relocated to the other side of the dojo right now just to chill, because we do what the fuck we want, and we'll divide it at the gates. If you're pissed off that we're not at the other wall, we divide it at the gate. You understand? So literally the wall is right there, but I thought it'd be fun to mix it up and just spice things up a little bit, because we got a new wall, and then we're going to be moving, and then the dojo is going to be totally different. I'm going to upgrade it. I almost bought lights today, and then I was like, no, I'm going to save that. I'm going to make this, and lights don't matter. The content's what matters, but also from my own excitement, like having a cool set makes this bitch exciting. You know what I'm saying? So when we move, we're going to have new lighting. I'm using a lamp right now. 1, 2, 3. A 3 Klondike lamp. And this fucking lamp, actually, believe it or not, this lamp used to be owned by, what was his name? Oh my God, Saddam. Saddam owned this lamp, and it was passed down to my grandmother or something. She like was in a poker group with him. So yeah, he got it at IKEA, I think. And we're just using a lamp for lighting, and we're gonna make this so much better at the new place. So that's motivation. You know what I mean? That means this and 2 more podcasts will be at this set, and then the podcast will change. And who knows how long we'll be at that dojo, but the new dojo is exciting, man. It's gonna be safer, so Sammy Jo can fucking walk around at night by herself. And now you're gonna target her, you piece of shit. You know, Odie can be safe. You know, it's somewhere that we are not afraid of our surroundings. And even being a black belt here in the dojo, there's people that just come out of the bushes behind you, and they scare you. And they try to attack you, and they chase you, and they yell, and there are dog nappers here. seriously though, we're getting the fuck away from this place because it's not that bad. We don't even live in a bad area. I think I've already said we live basically in West LA, but it's technically called Brentwood, but it's not. Okay? There's camps of just fucking a whole shanty town of people. And they suck because some of them do. Some of them suck. I'm sure some of them are harmless. I'm sure some of them are just minding their own business and doing their thing and just getting by day to day. And I get it and I respect that. But hey, the ones that chase my fucking wife and scream and yell at me and her together when we're with the windows down at night, screaming terror. Fuck you, bro. Those guys are the ones that fucking suck and are driving us away from where we live. Just saying. Now, for sure, that's like, I don't know if that's first world problems or not, but what kind of, hey, my problems. I have problems. And the reason I'm defending myself so much right now is because there's this group on Facebook. I believe they're called Girls Night Out. And it's just a bunch of ruthless assholes. It's a bunch of girls in LA. I'm sure a lot of them are not assholes, but the ones that are like actively, these are like the epitome of internet trolls. Sammy Jo was in this fucking group and she made a post. Essentially, it was asking kindly, open-heartedly, hey, I don't feel safe in my neighborhood anymore. We've had multiple encounters with homeless people who have like shouted and followed and chased us and swung a fucking kick at me. Did I ever fucking tell you about how I was walking down the street and this motherfucker walks by and he spins a back kick? Luckily, I'm a fucking black belt and I just dodged it. Things go into slow-mo for me and I fucking dodged it. And it just ended in an altercation verbally as we walked away. And that's how I like to end most of my altercations. Just say, hey, fuck you, guy. That's pretty much how it ended. But anyways, so we've had multiple shitty encounters with unfortunately crazy people, homeless people, whoever the fuck they are, you know, whatever box they tick. But she just essentially posts, you know, we've had terrible encounters. We live in this neighborhood. Is there any neighborhood that is safer and does not have, like, is this shit's happening multiple times a week to the point where, you know, she doesn't feel safe going outside by herself, let alone, you know, at night. Fuck that. You know, I even feel a little bit like, fuck, dude, is somebody going to run up and just fucking bite my ear off? Mike Tyson's going to jump out of a booth. And they're like, give me your ear off. I'm going to bite your ear. Pretty good impression, I know. It wasn't, but Mike Tyson. Listen, I just got to punch him right in the face, and then I got to bite his ear off. Is that cool? Mike, you can't fucking bite anybody's ear off, bud. You know, it's boxing. I wonder, because didn't he do it fucking twice? I know I'm trailing off, but did Mike Tyson bite somebody's fucking ear off twice? Let me just check. This is amazing. I'll continue the story. How many times did Mike, I think it was twice. How many times did Mike Tyson bite the guy's ear? No, I don't know his fucking name. Mike Tyson explains why he bit the ear off. How many fucking times? I swear to God, he bit it like twice. Both ears! Ho ho! Wow. I'm getting too much joy from that. Dude, Mike Tyson went into a fit of rage twice in one fight to the point where he bit both fucking ears. Okay, I'm just gonna... Listen, I'm sorry. I apologize that I bit his ear off, but, you know, in the heat of the battle, I bit his ear off. What can I say? I bit his fucking ear off. Hey, man, no, I know that. He's like massaging him and shit. Hey, dude, I know, I get it. It was really fucking weird. It was really fucking weird that you did that, okay? But we can get past that. Fight clean, man. You got this. You're Mike fucking Tyson. You don't have to worry about who you're fighting right now. Do you know that you're a fucking amazing boxer? Just go in there, keep it clean. You're lucky you can get to keep fighting at this point, you know? Absolutely. For sure. Goes in, bites the guy's ears, comes back. Okay, I couldn't help myself. I had to bite the guy's ear off again. He's pissing me off. I had to bite his ear off. Anyways, Mike Tyson jumps out of the bushes, bites both my ears. Sorry to anybody who has a lisp. Specifically making fun of Mike Tyson, not just lisps in general. Had to use the lisp to portray the character as there is no other way for me to sound like Mike Tyson. Anywho, Yeah, dude. So she posts saying, we want to move to a different area, et cetera, in a really, really respectful way. Not like, there's a bunch of fucking homeless bitches everywhere. Fuck these homeless people. Like, it wasn't like that. It was very mature, very like, I don't feel safe. We've happened to have, a bunch of encounters with people to the point where it's happening multiple times a week and we don't feel safe. Is there an area that's not? And I swear to God, the poor fucking girl got ripped a fucking new one. That's Butthole, if you've never heard of her. She got ripped a new butthole from all these fucking women on girls' night out. And she almost like started crying because she's getting ripped apart like crazy, man. It was just fucking ridiculous. To the point where she deleted her post, which you're not allowed to do apparently on that. There's rules. Hold on. There's rules divided at the gate. There's rules that you can't delete your post because then other people will start posting about it, which they did. And then there was hundreds of replies. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that, well, if there was that many pissed off women, then she must have worded it in a way that could have been received as offensive. Excuse me, plant. Was it offensive? It wasn't. It wasn't offensive, and I swear to you, and I'm not biased, even though divided at the gate, she's my wife, and there's almost no way for me not to be biased. But I swear to you, I read it and I went, are these people fucking so stupid? Are these people fucking so stupid? It was very disheartening that those kind of people fucking exist, and ignorant of me to think otherwise. But you would think in a group full of women in LA that the purpose is that it's just for women and they can help each other and fucking whatever, a place to feel safe. She got fucking ripped apart by like bullies. It felt like bullying, and it was those fucking type of people that want to feel good by defending them. Somebody fucking said like, hey, I hang out and talk to the homeless people all around my neighborhood, okay? I actually let some of them sleep on my porch. Oh my God. Good for you. Good for you. That's fucking amazing that you happen to meet a homeless guy that is so nice and you let sleep on your porch. What about the guy who swung a back kick at me? What about the guy who chased Sammy Joe? No, like, great. Of course there's fucking homeless people and crazy people that are nice and not dangerous. Of course there are. There are also terribly dangerous, awful ones. Can we acknowledge that, you ignorant fuck? I'm so salty about it because it's so obvious to me. Like, it feels like my opinion is just the most obvious one in the situation. The most like, oh yeah, no, obviously there's nice homeless people. The ones we're talking about aren't and are driving us away. Simply. No one's saying all homeless people are bad. No one's judging them from afar. It's like, no, these people have fucking attacked us, dude. And we just want to get the fuck away from them. And then poor girl just got fucking attacked for it. It just made me so mad. I was like, oh, fuck them then. Leave the group. Fuck that. They can eat a shit. And that's that. And it's been a great past couple weeks. And that's why there hasn't been a podcast. I'm kidding. This happened like a week ago. What else do we got? I hope this isn't more echoey, but it's a nice little change, Oh, dude, yeah. So I went to Canada. So I'll give you a little updates of what the fuck's going on. Went to Canada. It was cool, man. It was cool. I haven't seen my family in a long time, my Canadian family. We went to a place I haven't been to in 7 years called Bonchel. It's a provincial park. It's gorgeous. It's hours into the forest. We literally were unplugged. Not a fucking piece of electronics. Except for our phones, of course, which we brought, and my camera. But I didn't film. And I was going to film a podcast for you in the forest. No joke. Was thinking about it. Relaxed instead. And I apologize. But I don't apologize. Because we're back. And did I hurt the podcast? Probably. By not posting for all that time. But you know what? I needed to focus, and my time to edit these podcasts normally is on the weekend, but work's been crazy. And I just haven't had time. I even had to go to fucking Miami for work, dude. Miami. I had to go to Miami. I had to work at Live, the club. Just want to say, divided at the gate. divided at the gate. Fuck clubs, fuck live, fuck ever going to any of those places. Just not my scene. So don't fuck them, but if you like going to them, that's great. Not for me. I guess I was also working, so it was like the shittiest, but live is like the biggest club there. And those of you know, I work for Dan Beatles Catering. And we had to go there and shoot like a promo, and that was like part of a video for the shit that I do. And so Dan didn't show up till like 2 p.m., which is like, hey, that's so crazy. You rented the place only till 11 and you showed up at 2. Okay, we waited for you. We did. We waited for him to get a couple shots. Felt like a paparazzi. Felt like a fool. Was a fool. Am a fool. So it was crazy, man. I just got a lot of cool shots there. I mean, the video is going to turn out cool for them, for their channel. Shammy Jonah have this bit that'll be like, she'll say, what do you think of this? Is this funny? Oh my God, this is so funny. What do you think? And I'll be like, oh, that's good for your channel. And that means it's not my style of humor, but it is genuinely funny for hers. But now we carry that over. Okay? We carry that over to other things. What did you think of this food? Oh, it's good for your channel. So good. I know. What else? Yeah, Miami was fucking grueling, man. It was the most terrible thing I've ever done. It was just like we were there, and it's the peak of heat. And my job for that specific thing was to film, because I act as creative director at this company. So like I come up with a lot of the ideas, and then I also execute them and make sure they get edited. So I had to go film the thing. I had to write the scripts for it. I had to fly down with one of the hosts, and I had to film the video, make sure we got all the content. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But don't you worry. This little boy's not giving up on his dreams. I'm still here. Okay. In fact, that song is done. That song with Nick is done. And the label has been holding it up now. Nick's label, because since Nick's on it, the label had to give an okay. And then I had to sign up for some sort of like SoCan. Well, I was signed up for SoCan. I know you don't know what that is, but it's ready to come out. Now it's literally just like real industry things getting in the way of the release. But I think we're close. We could be like a week away, man. I have to push Nick a little bit, but he also was like, maybe we should redo the drums. And I was like, no, I do actually really want to redo the drums because it could sound better, but we'll see. What else, man? Let me see. So much has happened in the past 3 weeks, and I still didn't, like, I have to leave to be somewhere. It's 4 p.m. now. I have to leave and be somewhere at 5:30 for Odie. So like, and I had to work today and rush home to come do the podcast. So it's like, my days have just been so fucking packed, but music's, done. YouTube shit, I'm still doing it. I'm still here, still going to do more sketches, still going to do more shit with James. The podcast, for sure. I love this shit. I'm writing another song that I might record like by myself and just record it and just do whatever to it and put it out because I really like it. I also might finger bang a chinchilla later. What else have I been up to? I have been up to... Dude, I'm like looking over my fucking mic. Just Canada was great. I just wanted to talk more about Canada. It was fucking amazing, peaceful, so good. Just relaxed, chilled. Treats, man. Treats. I'm the treat guy. I feel like there should be a whole holiday for treats, which is our most holidays, but there should be one dedicated to just eating treats and being treats. Like treat day. Just something simple. We would call it treat day. Obviously I would be a founder of it of some sorts, and everyone would just get a bunch of treats. Halloween, you say? Yeah, Halloween, treats are involved for sure. Hold for plane. Jet fuel emptying. I just caused an accident. Anyways, yeah, no, treats are involved in Halloween for sure, but it's not about the treats per se. It's about costumes, going out with your friends, and that's all fun and games for sure. But with treat day, we don't play any fucking games. All right, bitch. Treat day is all about treats. You get treats any way you can, you knock on neighbors' doors, sure. Literally any way you can. You can go to the store and steal. Frowned upon, illegal. You decide. But you get treats whichever way you got to get treats, and then you just sit at home and you eat a bunch of fucking treats and you throw up. And you know, when you eat a bunch of treats and then you expel it, whichever way you do, you're immediately ready for more treats. And that's what I've experienced. That's what I believe many people have experienced. And I think that's exactly why we should have treat day. You know what I'm saying? Oh, for the longest time, girls just wanna have fun. That's the only soundbite that I recorded as a test. Hey, it works. And now it's the only soundbite. And maybe it'll be one that we keep around, but only if it's worth it for you. What else have I been fucking doing? Playing a lot of mobile games, dude. I'm not proud of this, okay? I've dabbled in mobile MMOs and shit for a long time, and little bullshit ones that are just like you play while you're shitting. And yes, ladies, men shit too. So remember it. I've been playing like a lot of mobile games, and by a lot, I mean like a couple, and then now I've refined it down to one. And you guys are gonna make fun of me because a lot of these are games that you see on advertisements for Instagram, which all of the games I've downloaded from Instagram. And by all of them, I mean 90%. And by Instagram, I meant Instagram. And by meant, I meant. Cool. Now that we're on the same page. I've been playing these fucking autoplay MMOs, which apparently I found out is very common with MMOs on your phone, minus like RuneScape Mobile, which is rad. And I played. But I played like MapleStory Mobile, which back in the day, not recently. Same with RuneScape. It was like month or so ago, but I stopped. But now I've been playing fucking, what's it called? I tried Era of Legends, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, just know that it's not cool. It's not cool. It's not productive in any way. It's time consuming in a way that eats up productivity. And then when I'm done playing, if I play for like 2 hours, dude, when I'm done playing, I feel like I don't know how to do the next thing in life that I'm supposed to do. Like, and I get a lot of enjoyment from playing them. It totally brings me back to a kid when I could just invest a lot of time. And there's something about how the game plays it fucking self that I enjoy, that I only interact with a little bit. It's like watching a friend play and giving advice instead of actually playing it yourself. So that's how I've been passing a lot of time. But if I play the game for like 2 hours, which is not Era of Legends anymore, I'm playing World of Kings, which is a total WoW ripoff, but it's fucking awesome. Barely. And anyways, I'll be playing for like 2 hours, and then I'll look at the clock. 2 hours has gone by, like I said. And then I'm like, oh, okay, got to do some work shit. And then I'll put my phone down and I'll go, oh man, I'll just get so fucking like lost. I'll be like, what do I do? How do I do real life stuff now that I'm not just like, And what was that noise? I don't know, man. Could have been me shitting. I'm not afraid to say it, ladies. Men poop too. You just got to know. You just got to know, because a lot of time women will say men don't poop. And a lot of times men will say men don't poop. You know, women are constantly pooping and men poop too. And it's not something to be embarrassed about. But playing mobile games that play themselves is embarrassing. Miami, already talked about it. Finish song, already talked about it. This topic, haven't talked about it. Might have talked about it before, but new instances make me mad. A lot of things make me mad. Not a lot of things make me mad. Things make me mad comedically. They raise my fucking adrenaline levels. They release adrenaline what happens? How does adrenaline work? Does your brain release adrenaline or a chemical that causes adrenaline or something? Anyways, I get a lot of adrenaline, and it's usually like frustration mixed with like comedy, truly. So, people honking on the horn when you make a turn just when the light turns red. Calm the fuck down, all of you, because that's an old one, obviously, but because that's not exactly what I experienced recently, or at least Sam and Joe experienced recently, but that's the one that everybody has experienced, when the light turns red and then you go almost immediately, but somebody honks behind you as if you should have been synced up with the green light. Hey, nobody's synced up with the green light. When it turns green, you see it, you drive. And even if it takes a half second, wait. You get nowhere faster. And literally an insignificant amount of time that you would save if that person had gone when you wanted them to go. But we were like turning left or some shit, Sammy Joe and I, or making a U-turn in a spot where maybe we shouldn't have made a U-turn. But also, 2 lanes, not a lot of traffic. Someone was behind us, could have just switched lanes and gone. They honked on the horn, and then I was like, come on, like, hold on, we're just fucking turning, man. And then they honked again and held it as they were driving past, and then I fucking flipped them off, which accomplished nothing. I regret the dab, don't regret the flipping them off. But it made me so angry. When I heard it again, I was like, fuck off. Like, I just yelled fuck off. We had the top down, and they definitely didn't hear me. But it just, that immediate release of adrenaline happened, and it was frustration, and it was like a comedic adrenaline boost. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but it's almost where you're just like so frustrated, but you're like, fuck off. Like, what? Do you know what I'm saying? Girls just wanna have fun. They wanna have fun. They wanna have fun. James and I tomorrow are going to the Liquid Gaming House. I don't know if it's a gaming house. Liquid Gamers. Gamer team. I probably know them. Oh, Liquid Gaming Team. Cool. Somebody that James knows works there or something, and apparently the team Liquid they're an esports team, but they're fans of SB7, and they invited us over tomorrow. And maybe I'll become a pro Overwatch player. I don't know if you guys watched Steve and I back in the day when we played our Overwatch games. We used to make funny videos with McCree and shit. Those were so funny to me. I wonder if they're funny now. I want to go back and watch them. But those used to make me laugh so hard. And I was like, how aren't these going to get 1 million views? And maybe there's a reason. Maybe I understand now. But Team Liquid, professional esports organization. Girls just wanna have fun. Okay, so I'm checking them out right now. Wow, this is so cool. They have a lot of cool sponsors. They just blasted it. Honda. It's probably a sign. Monster Energy. You gotta be careful with your heart with those. I've had a lot of heart flutters in my time. Heart palpitations in the middle of the night. Wake up in a cold sweat. Can't sleep because you just feel jittery. Your body feels a little shaky. You're laying in bed at night and you're trying to fall asleep, but you can't. And then your heart skips a beat. And you're like, whoa. Hi now. Jersey Mike Subs is a sponsor of them. That's so cool. What games do they play? Let's check it out. I hear Odie snoring in the background and it's making me angry. Come on, Odie. Very cool. I'm looking at the pictures. I wonder which of them are fans. Is it Liquid Euthermal? You guys guess. Is it Liquid TLO? Is it Liquid TJ? Or is it Liquid Snoot? Or is it Liquid Mana? Based on how they look, I don't know if Liquid Mana's the fan. What does that mean? Oh, they play... I'm looking at the... Oh, CSGO. League of Legends. Dude, these are games I like. PUBG. Dota. Fortnite. Oh, Steve probably loves that. James probably loves that. Dude, I could not give a fuck about Fortnite anymore. I have no interest in playing it anymore. I just want to play my little mobile MMOs. I want to feel accomplished. I want to feel like I'm building towards something. And every day is a new day. Every day is a snow day. You know? What else we got? Oh yeah, anyways, we're going to their like gaming house, which should be cool. Just to hang out, meet the crew, meet the gang. I might be a gamer. Imagine if I started being a gamer again. Minecraft's come back. I'm not afraid to talk about Minecraft, you know? Minecraft. Did you guys hear that? Oh, please don't tell me you heard that. Dude, throat burps all day long. But you know what? Let's talk about Minecraft, shall we? If you didn't know, that's where Steve and I came from. Not the womb of a young lady ready to make her life not about her anymore. About her child, about someone else forever. At least till they're 18 anyways. And then you can kick them the fuck out. But we were born from the womb of a man with a fedora, a large man. Nosh. Nosh is his name. Obviously, without the accent, it's pronounced Notch. But the birth of Minecraft was really the birth of Steven Septic and Gib. You know, we came from a place now of shame, divided at the gates. And, you know, is there shame from it? No. For me, no. Is there embarrassment? Maybe a little, yeah. But it is what it is. You come from somewhere. You can't forget where you came from, or you get lost in the sauce. Post Malone knows about that. He also came from that era, that generation too. Did I ever tell you about the time I met Post Malone? Dude, if this is the last thing I talk about on the podcast, I'm fucking titling it Post Malone is a guest. Dude, speaking of Minecraft, where we came from, where people come from, this is a real story. And that made it sound like I was about to make up a bullshit story, but I swear to God, this is actually real. It's probably believable. And everybody probably already knows it's public information. But back in the Minecraft days, you know, people had teams. There was like a team called like Team Crafted. I don't even remember I think they were still together, but it was just this Minecraft team of like people who are big in the Minecraft community with millions of subscribers, and they're fucking rich. And, you know, so I was a smaller YouTuber, and I was friends with people who were in it. And then you become friends with the main people, and then you get invited somewhere and there's a party and blah, blah, blah. So one thing leads to another. I've got a coconut in my butt. That part was not real of the story. But so I'm in LA at the Team Crafted house in, I think, like 2013 or 2014. And there's like Sky Does Minecraft and Minecraft Universe and all these people who were big back then and still are big, I guess. But, and dude, there's this guy there who his name is Austin Post. And he's friends with a guy named Minecraft Universe, Jason. And they're all just hanging there. And dude, Austin, aka Post Malone, but I'll refer to him as Austin because that's who I met and hung out with. Oh shit, that's a spoiler. Austin and I, you know, we kind of hung out a little bit at this fucking mansion in Hollywood somewhere, the hills, Beverly. I don't even fucking know. It was a big mansion, but it was a party, and you know, all these guys are here. All like everyone's pretty much friends and stuff, hanging out. And Austin's there, and we meet this guy, and he had like long hair, and he looked like kind of like a hippie, a fucking hippie ass Post Malone, and he was just staying with Jason in that house, like doing nothing. I think he was trying to work on, I don't know what he was actually working on when I met him back then, before he blew up and became Post Malone. He wasn't even Post Malone yet. He was just fucking Austin. He was doing like parodies, like Lonely Island parodies, and being a goof, like the shit that like where I came from too, all that weird shit. And so I guess he was doing sort of music stuff. But anyways, we partied. One thing led to another. I remember he actually fucking burnt my fucking sweater with a fucking cigar. Walked past me, you know, he's walking by, scoots through, just a little, his ash fucking hits my shoulder, burns a hole right fucking through it. Post Malone. I expect to have my sweater replaced. That's kind of where I'm going with this. If you're watching Austin Post, I know you remember me, dude. I know you remember me. Maybe not by face or name, but by memory, by that moment, you know, because you burned my fucking sweater, and I want it fucking fixed. I want my fucking sweater fixed, man. It was a white and kind of navy blue black striped sweater. It was really cool. Doesn't fit anymore. So there was a big chunk of time where it was fucking, there was a hole in it, and it was just able to fit me. It was just, I could just fit in it for that last probably year, and I had a hole in it. And so I can't fucking wear a shirt of a sweater with the hole right in the shoulder where Austin Post, dumbass Austin Post back in the day, just dumbass Austin Post. You know, he wasn't Post Malone yet. Someone says, hey, dude, whoa, you've got a big burn in your shoulder. What happened? And I say, dumbass Austin Post fucking burned it, dude. I know. And if I had been like Tupac burnt my sweater, they would have thought it was cool. So the sweater didn't fit. Had to trash it, you know. So there was a good chunk of time, Austin, my man, that I could have worn my sweater, but you know, I'll accept an apology, perhaps a replacement sweater. Whatever, dude. It's all good. Anyways, he and I and some other people, I just have a memory. It's just me reminiscing. So you guys know about as much as I know about Post Malone. Austin, as we call each other. Both of us call each other Austin. It's like a weird thing we have where he calls me Austin and I call him Austin. And then he calls me Post Malone and I call him Austin. And I have a memory of us at that party at the end of the night sitting on adjacent couches, and a friend of ours who was really high was crawling around looking for Pop-Tarts or something, or he had Pop-Tarts, and we called him the Pop-Tart Pirate, which I'm sure is not very funny. Let me think about it. Yep, I'm sure of it. And we laughed. We laughed, both Austin and I. Me, Post Malone, and Austin, because we call each other that. We left. And, I think we met a couple times and we had that encounter, not encounter, but we partied, and he was just like, it's funny though, for real, kind of funny, not funny, but interesting how like that dynamic change of like, back then he was this guy who looked like a hippie who was staying with like someone who was kind of my friend, just staying with him, kind of doing nothing. And this is so funny, actually. Our friend Garrett, apparently Garrett used to tell him like, man, you got to like get your shit together, dude. You're not going to make it unless you're hustling, man. You're kind of just chilling, doing nothing, because apparently he was doing nothing ish. I don't know. But he did enough to get big. But dude, Garrett like has said, apparently from the grapevine, Garrett has said that he believes Post Malone made the song, like, now they always said congratulations. That song is about him, which is so fucking like, oh, of course it's about you, dude. That's so funny. Hey, it could be, but that made me laugh a lot and makes me laugh thinking about it. It brings tears to my eyes and joy to imagine my friend thinking that Post Malone wrote that song about him, about maybe the one time he had a light conversation with him. And he goes around probably now being like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Post Malone actually wrote a song about me. I was big influences in his life. And, I told him, I told him he's not going to make it. But, now I say congratulations. Girls just wanna have fun. Did it just like delay? Girls just wanna have fun. I'm gonna make more of those. Anyways, you pieces of shit in the dojo. This has been fun. Post Malone, thank you for coming. Thank you for burning my sweater. And I do expect an apology. I'm gonna do my best to get these up on Spotify and shit. And when I do, follow me on Twitter. Least you can do is follow me on fucking Twitter and Instagram, because that's where you'll see me be like, hey, the podcast is out on here, here, and here. So once it's up there, which it will, that'd be fucking sick. Thanks for watching, you fucking beautiful people. I hope I didn't miss anything. I'm sure I did. But, 2 more podcasts in this set, and then the dojo moves. You may now exit the dojo, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, everyone. See ya.